Today in this lesson, we will talk about gamification as part of the game-based learning. We divide this lesson in 4 parts. The first part describes what is the gamification with its meaning and the related definition. The second part will pave on why is useful the gamification, describing the rationale of the gamification on learning. The third part will focus on the game mechanics and which is the role of those. The fourth part will focus on the different player types and its motivation. What is gamification? Gamification has the word game in its core. The question may arise as to why a methodology aimed at serious purposes should make use of play. We find a first answer in the influence that gaming has on us, representing a powerful tool for change. The word gamification was coined in 2003 by the English game programmer Nick Pelling, but it only began to spread more widely in 2010. In practice, it is a design strategy that uses elements of gaming and competition to engage and motivate users in non-gaming contexts, which aims to increase user interest, engagement, and participation in activities that might otherwise be boring or uninvolving. It is used in many contexts, including education, training, health, marketing, and human resources management. Gamification represents the use of game thinking and mechanics in a non-gaming context to improve user interaction, ROI, return on investment, data quality, timeliness, and learning. In particular for websites and apps, it means encouraging users to interact with the site or platform by adopting specific desired behaviors. An interesting case is Robbie Leonardi's website. In order to navigate the website, the user must dive into a sort of game. The levels will represent the levels, and this will show the CV of Robbie. The website is designed applying gamification. Please see the website to understand better what gamification is. Contrary to common opinion, the fact that pleasant things are perceived as easy to use and efficient can be linked to the concept of gamification through the relationship between pleasure and engagement. In gamification, the idea is to integrate game elements into non-game contexts to make an activity more engaging and fulfilling. If the experience is pleasant, people tend to perceive interacting with it as easier and more efficient. Therefore, applying gamification principles can exploit the connection between pleasure and ease to improve the user experience in various contexts, such as in learning, in the workplace, or in the use of services. An interesting statement that represents gamification is, if you can make something more fun and include notions of play, you can get people to do things they otherwise might not want to do. It is important to remember that the users could be involved since all of us like to play. All of us love to be good in doing things and have the feedback from others that consider us good. In the same direction, all of us like to see the measure up against others. And finally, all of us like to win. As regards the user's motivations, they are those internal states that push him to do and act in a certain way, and can be expressed through elements such as achievement of the result, altruism, reward, expression of one's personality, aversion to loss, status, competition, and reputation. Each of the listed motivations plays a crucial role in guiding involvement and participation, thus shaping the overall experience and interaction with the proposed system. Among the proposed mechanics, we highlight some particularly interesting ones. Achievements are indications that certify the achievement of certain objectives. There may be various types and require the most varied conditions to be achieved. Karate belts can be classified as achievements. Appointments, in the broadest sense of the term, actions or dynamics that must be carried out at specific times or in certain conditions, so as to obtain given rewards. For example, events such as Black Friday or Cyber Monday can be classified as appointments. Levels. Here we show the Bartle's model. Bartle model is a model that categorizes users into 4 player types: killer, achiever, socializer, explorer, and provides guidance for designing engaging and satisfying gaming experiences. It is worthwhile to delve further into the last gamification model mentioned, with particular attention to the detailed understanding of the types of players defined by Bartle, since this knowledge is crucial for an effective and personalized design of educational experiences. Let's see in detail each type of player present in Bartle's model. Achiever, in short, he loves exploring the world to bring things to his community and proclaim, "I discovered this thing." In a way, experience is the goal. An example of a game suited to the explorer type of player was Super Mario Bros. On the Nintendo Entertainment System. A player had to play 100 games or more to find every level hidden behind every pipe and block, and bring that knowledge to his peers to receive praise. Explorer is a user who loves to explore, and is an integral part of any competitive game. Players of this type lead many projects, services, and brands. The problem with designing exclusively for them is that it is difficult to develop a system where everyone can win and succeed. And for the filmmakers, losing in the game will likely lead to them losing interest in playing it. Furthermore, a common misconception is that most system, site, and product designers are high performers. So, it is naturally inferred that most players are similarly inclined. This turns out not to be true at all. The majority are socializers. Socializer is a type of gamer made up of people who play games for the benefit of social interaction. Games centered on socializers include some of the most enduring games in history, such as dominoes, bridge, mahjong, poker. The thread that binds them is that each represents an extremely social experience. To be clear, it's not that socializers don't care about the game or winning, because they do. For them, play is a backdrop for long-term meaningful social interactions. It is the context and the catalyst, not the end itself. Killers, also known as griefers, make up the smallest population of all player types. However, it is important to understand them. They are similar to achievers in their desire to win. Unlike achievers, however, winning is not enough. They have to win and someone else has to lose. Furthermore, the killers really want as many people as possible to witness the killing, and for their victims to express admiration/respect. See you in the next module. Module 6.2 dives deeper into the description on what serious games are and the connections with serious games. Thank you for your attention.